Well, I was a senior manager for Costco for about 15 years, and I was promoted within 6 months to a supervisory level, and I just kept going up.
Glenn, a gentleman who had some retail background, was a manager at Costco. Also had a DJ business that he was working on. He unfortunately also had to battle cancer 3 different times. He's definitely a fighter.
Because my prognosis was so bad, it made looking into the future almost not possible. So when I started having good scan results, little hiccups, here and there, but good scan results, we as a family started addressing, what I'm going to do with the rest of my life.
One thing that Glenn wanted was something more fulfilling in life. He wanted to be his own boss. So he looked to the internet to find a business opportunity. We're very happy he found ours. He liked our concept the best because it was not only the most affordable, but it also gave him the ability, so once he's open and making money, that he gets to keep 100% of those profits.
Through the planning and seeing the store now, we foresee more stores now. Well, recently after my last scan, I started shopping Google for franchises. So it started at Subway, and then we were looking at Chick-fil-A and something like that, and it wasn't perishable, really didn't excite me too much. And then I stumbled upon discount party store developers.
The one thing I really liked about Glenn, he was very motivated, and I guess it was because of his experience with cancer. So he's seen the world through all, brand new eyes, and he was ready to, just go for his dreams.
And that was the start of me looking at my my life and seeing, with my retail experience and then my DJing experience, kind of combining the two into this cool little niche.
And because of that, he decided to go big, and now he's in a fantastic store, 10,000 square feet, looks beautiful, generating a lot of revenue, and the most important thing is the guy's happy. That's what I love more than anything, having a happy client.
They worked hand in hand with me, so I would give them a lot of the addresses that I think would have been a good spot. They did a lot of the site planning to see what was around.
We worked with him in both site location process, in sites that he had recommended that we take a look at, and going through our own internal process of working with broker networks and databases and finding sites.
Phil was amazing. I mean, Phil knows his stuff when it comes to leases. And he goes, well, we'll put in this offer, but let's see if they'll accept that offer if we take the little store also. The 2 stores together and they combine them, and then let's package it together as we'll take 2 stores for this amount of money.
We didn't really think that was at first going to work because we thought the rent would be too high. Smaller spaces typically lease for a considerably higher rate than larger spaces do. But nonetheless, we submitted a lease offer to the landlord, very aggressive one, as we always do on behalf of our clients.
And so I'm like, okay, there's no way they're going to take it, not for that amount, and they did. We have, through our supplier network, we can have what's called an early buy, where you'll buy things for New Year's, Valentine's, Easter, graduation, and you would need to do it by a certain deadline. So in this case, we have an order coming up where it's due October 15th. And because I'm inexperienced at this stuff, I shot an email to Carrie, and I said, can you help me with this? And she emailed me back, she goes, consider it done.
Well, when Glenn calls and asks for what customers have asked for, and for any type of product, he always runs it by me, and I always try to give him the best advice.
So now, because of Carrie, I can save the additional 10%. She'll get me a list of the things that I need. She'll place the order. It's still ultimately up to me, what I want in the order. But, you know, between Bob and Carrie and Chrissy, you know, these are, that's the expertise part.
I feel like Glenn's going to do very well. He's listening to our advice. He's constantly in contact with Bob and myself, and listening to his customers, always constantly bringing in new products, even though the last 2 weeks that he's been open, constantly being on top of things, understanding, getting to know the business every single day, and starting to do things now a little bit more on his own. So I really feel that he's going to be very successful in his store.
They literally hold your hand through every different aspect of the process. And why would you not want to do it? Really? Because for every excuse, Discount Party Stores has an answer. And that could be from site location to lease negotiations to merchandising to business plan. I mean, they do it all. So why would you not? I mean, between their staff and their support, we got a 10,000 square foot store open in 7 days. Start to finish. 7 days. That's crazy. So there's an expertise that you're getting that's just invaluable.